there's something on it, and to me it looks like overspray. I've got a little bit of it right here too. I don't think that's just the oxidation, because it looks too much like overspray. The Cerakote brand, it's the ceramic coating to clean the headlights. So I'm going to use it on this, and we're going to see how it works. So here we go. Hey guys, Monty here, Red Dirt Rooster Road. As you can see behind me here, I've got my truck. The headlights have got that frosted look, so I picked up the Cerakote brand. It's the ceramic coating to clean the headlights. So I'm going to use it on this, and we're going to see how it works. So here we go. First thing on the instruction sheet, I actually read the instructions. It says to thoroughly clean the headlights first, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, this is a 3-step process. Step 1 is the oxidation remover, and they give you 8 of these, and it says to use all of them. This is for 2 headlights, so I'll use 4 on this headlight, and then I'll use 4 on the other headlight. And then you go to steps 2, which they call the surface prep. Got these little sanding disc that go on this little scrubber. So I'll do those, and then step 3 is the ceramic clear coating. These headlights almost look like either somebody has either done something similar to this before, or they got clear overspray on it. It's what it looks like in different spots, but maybe that's just the way these headlights do when they oxidize or whatever. So here we go. We're going to start with step 1. And it also says they send you gloves, so I don't know what's in these things, but we're going to put the gloves on just to make sure. Well, in the instruction sheet it says that these things will turn yellow as they get dirty, and once they turn yellow you switch to the next one. So well, I'm rubbing it, but it's not really turning yellow. Well, that one there, I used the first one, and it never turned yellow, but it says use all of these, so I'm gonna do it. I'll follow the directions. Okay, saved you the trouble of having to look at watch me do both headlights, because both they're both doing them exactly the same. So switched over. I got the oxidation remover. I did all 4 of those pads, 2 on each side. The right headlight I think was a little bit dirtier because some of the pads came back kind of dirty. So now we switch to step 2, which is these they're basically sanding disc. So I gotta wet the headlights and then keep them wet while I scrub these, and it says in a non-circular motion, 2 to 3 minutes. Scrub entire lens in a uniform non-circular motion for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. Be sure to keep the lens wet during this time. Then I rinse well with water, and then there's another disc. So I don't know how much of this I'll force you to watch, but I'm hoping they're supposed to, after this oxidation, it's supposed to kind of have a cloudy look, but these don't really have a cloudy look. But I don't know if I can. It's kind of wet because I just rinsed it off, so it's kind of hard to see it, but that I was talking about, it almost looks like overspray is what it looks like to me. Okay, I'm gonna wet this, and then we're gonna start sanding, I guess. I'm just using a little, this is just straight water. Okay, that's taking that overspray stuff off, so. Okay guys, I got the first part of the sanding with the purple colored. Now I am switching to the green color, so I gotta sand this, and I think hopefully this will pick it up. Don't know. Don't know if you can see this area right here. There's something on it, and it, to me, it looks like overspray. I've got a little bit of it right here too. I don't think that's just the oxidation, because it looks too much like overspray. But we're gonna keep it working and see what happens here. I got the next step to do. So we'll get started on this next sanding. The first sanding was 2000 grit, and this next one is 3000 grit. So this, I don't really see any sanding scratches on it. So I mean, using this fine a grit sandpaper is not gonna really give you shouldn't give you any lines unless you look at it really close. So we're going to wet her down, and we're going to keep working. Okay, finish this one. I'll move over and do the other side, but it seemed to take a little bit of that, what I'm calling overspray. It seems to be cleaning some of that up, so I don't know what this is on there, but you can feel it when you're sanding, and you can feel when you get into it. So I'm hoping that it'll blend, or at least, I don't know. Well, we'll see how it turns out. So I'm gonna go over and hit the other side and keep them going together. Okay, finished the second sanding, so now it says to make sure everything is completely dry around it. The Cerakote ceramic clear coating is not compatible with water, so it says to make sure everything is dry and free of water. So got a clean cloth here, so we're going to go ahead and give her a wipe down, make sure everything is dry, and then we'll put the clear coat on. These things are wet. Okay, there it is, guys. Gotta wait like 60 minutes or so before you drive it or get any water on it. But these spots that had that oversprayish look, lights might not be real good, but there's just a dull look right in there. And this other side was even worse. As far as the overspray, it was like all the way across the front here. But we'll let her dry and see how it looks. Hopefully it'll dry out and be good. So don't want to have to go buy new headlight lenses for this thing, because I'm sure they're probably crazy expensive. They shouldn't have had overspray on this, but possibly they tried doing some kind of coating on this before, or tried to do something with these headlights and got too heavy a coat or something. I don't know. We'll let it dry. Right now I don't think it looks all that great. I think it's just my headlights. I don't think it's the Cerakote. I don't think that would be the problem for it, because Cerakote makes excellent products. So we'll keep a watch on this as this dries, and hopefully they'll be better than new. But this area right in here has still got that mess. I should have just kept on sanding until I got all that off. If I see that that's possibly the problem, those sanding discs that I had, those weren't totally wore out, so I might try sanding those again and buy another kit. I think this kit was like $24, I think. So anyway, but I know this stuff down here, that's super shiny, super clear. It's just that area up there that had that mess on it. So anyway, that's what I've been doing out here today. Gonna sign off now, let y'all go. But as I come back to it, if something big changes, I'll come back and I'll update it. But other than that, you know the drill. The like, subscribe, and ring the bell, and thumbs up, all that other stuff that goes along with the ends of these videos. So do all that stuff. It'll help us out. Appreciate it. We'll talk to y'all later.